Now, the government says it is committed to cutting what it calls the bureaucratic burden on people who are looking to change their legal gender. Last year, almost 400 people went through the process. And 3 years ago, Kent boxing promoter Frank Maloney announced that he was to undergo surgery to become a woman and wanted to be called Kelly. Well, now she runs a pub in Marden and is legally recognised as a woman. But she says her application to the Gender Recognition Panel was rejected twice. And she welcomes the government's review into simplifying the law. Fiona Irving has been talking to her for tonight's special report.
Boxing promoter for heavyweight champion Lennox Lewis, Frank Maloney was part of the cut and thrust of this macho world. But 3 years ago, Frank revealed she was transgendered and wanted to be called Kelly. Now she runs a pub in Marden, and after 3 rounds of battling the Gender Recognition Panel, she was rejected twice because of paperwork errors. She's finally legally recognised as a woman, but she wants the process made simpler.
I think it has to be streamlined and less intrusive. You know, if you've been living, you're working, you've got your passport, you've got your driving licence, you've got all your bank accounts, that should be enough for anybody. You shouldn't have to keep going back drawing out history of stuff and proving points.
Currently, in the standard route to changing gender, you have to prove that you've lived for at least 2 years as your new gender, that you have gender dysphoria, and that you intend to live permanently as your new gender. It all requires a lot of paperwork, supporting evidence, and 2 medical reports. The government believes people have to jump through too many hoops and are reviewing how to cut the red tape and ease what they call a bureaucratic burden for the trans community. But there's concern from some that changing the gender on your birth certificate shouldn't be an easy process.
I think there certainly is a huge societal impact. I think traditional values, norms that have been established for generations and generations will be wiped away at the stroke of a pen, so to speak.
This is not a decision someone just jumps out of bed and says, I want to change my gender. I want to be a male, I want to be a female. It was a major decision in my life, but it was a decision that I couldn't stop myself. If I could have stopped it, I would have stopped it. There's no way I wanted to put myself through what I went through.
Changing the barrels in Marden, but changing the law might take a little longer. Fiona Irving, BBC South East Today, Marden.